100 years after humans left Earth, a spaceship crash-landed in the ruins of a city. A robot left behind on Earth happened to see it. Yachiyo rushed over to the spaceship. The hatch opened and there they were. Humans. Yachiyo had been running her hotel for over a century, waiting for this exact moment. But Kuro, standing nearby, sensed something off.
我々は地球人だ。
This family, whenever they introduced themselves, kept stressing that they were from Earth, like they were trying too hard to hide something. Sure enough, the boy slipped up. Turns out they were actually Tanuki aliens. They even forgot to hide their tails.
弟は地球人です。
Yachiyo? She chose to ignore it, like it was no big deal if humans had tails. She just wanted them to stay at her hotel. Back at the hotel, she had the father fill out a form. Meanwhile, the two kids noticed Kuro wasn't moving, so they started punching him. Repeatedly, the father finally struggled through the form. The mom called the kids to head upstairs. Then chaos. Kuro growled. That one sound triggered their survival instinct. Play dumb. One by one, they shifted back to their true forms. Yachiyo saw it with her own eyes. She had to face reality. They really weren't human. Turns out, far out in space, there was a planet called Tanuki that looked just like Earth, but war had torn it apart. So tons of Tanuki fled into space. This family, searching for a new home, somehow found out about Earth. But right when they got here, their ship broke. And worse, some locals spotted them. To survive, they decided to pretend to be human. What they didn't know, this place had hosted alien guests 50 years ago. Still, Yachiyo was curious. How did they learn to speak human language?
地球人の船で勉強したからだよ。本当ですか？
Turns out, before coming to Earth, they'd run into a human ship. That's how they learned about human civilization. This news got Yachiyo incredibly excited. She asked, did the humans say when they're coming back? At that question, the Tanuki all went silent, like they suddenly realized something. They dropped the subject. But Yachiyo was still happy, because now she knew for sure humans were still alive. Just knowing that made the future feel full of hope again. But soon enough, new trouble showed up. The kids climbed the stairs, slid down the railing, swung from the chandelier, and landed in the fish tank. Hana Yachiyo had had enough. For the first time, she looked angry at a guest. She told them, the fish in the tank are not food. The girl finally got it. She quickly picked up the goldfish and put it back in the water. Seeing they actually listened, Yachiyo let it go. But not long after, the fly-catching robot stormed up to the front desk, cursing. Yachiyo followed him to the hallway. The floor was covered in animal droppings. The trail led straight to the Tanuki family's room.